Hey there guys, welcome back. Back here on the Ultima, and I'm going to start working on these battery retainers here. I went ahead and decided to go ahead and mount the battery this way. I think that's just going to work out better. So I'm going to go ahead and take some of the aluminum that I have and make some L brackets and get those fitted today. So that's my goal for today. So I'm going to make one similar to this on this side, then I'm going to make one similar to this on this side, and I'll screw those through the chassis, and then I'll just probably use some nylon, some of that nylon that I have, and just just double side sticky tape it down here. That'll retain it this way, and then I'll just use these L brackets to somehow try to incorporate this strap. Maybe put a slot or something in here that strap can go through to secure that down. So that's what I'm gonna try to do today. So I thought I'd bring you guys along with me. Again, my hope for this bracket is that it will also provide a little bit of stiffness to the chassis here. I don't want it to get in the way of the body or anything, but it's not going to be up high enough. But it'll help stiffen up the chassis quite a bit. So that's my goal. I'm going to work on that today. Side piece is roughed in. My next step is to go ahead and drill a couple holes here so that I can attach these, and then once they're attached, I'll take a file and file these down to where it matches the exact the exact shape of the chassis. This is pretty difficult to get everything straight with these brackets. I ended up cutting this bracket wrong. I cut the wrong side of it, so this side is longer than this one, which is fine. I'll just end up cutting this one a little bit shorter anyway, which is kind of how I wanted it to be in the first place. So I'll have to address that, but I'm going to go ahead and get these holes drilled out, attach this, get this filed down. Like I said, the hardest part is just getting everything straight. It's got to be perfect, and so that's about as good as I can get it with my caliper and my eyeball. That's about as good as I can get it. Should be pretty good. These holes here, I'm a little worried that they might not be exactly in the same spot here as they are on this side, but it'll still function just fine. It won't be, it'll be fine for what I'm doing here. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and start drilling these holes and get moving on. Okay, got the holes drilled and actually went pretty well. Pretty straight actually. Lined up really nice on there, so that looked out. That one might be a little bit off, but it's good enough for what it is. It's going to work out fine. I'm going to go ahead and take all this out. I don't need it on there anymore right now. I want to get it out of there. That way I can put this in a vise and then work on filing this down. I got these filed down on a sander. Got my holes drilled. I'm going to go ahead and attach these with some screws. Alright guys, so what I forgot to do before I attach these is to drill my holes and to file out my slots for the strap to go through. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. filed these down off screen. Took a little while, but it's finally done. I got these attached. I'm going to go ahead and take this over to the sander and file this or sand this down as close as I can to the edge of that chassis there. Okay, that's all sanded. I'm going to go ahead and finish the edges up here with the file. So it just occurred to me, this is reminding me a lot of the 80s Hot Tricks parts. I don't know if you guys remember those, but they were all made out of aluminum. They were like anodized like a red or maroon color. That's kind of what this is reminding me of. Anyway, all right guys, I've been working on this for quite a while, and I think I'm going to call it quits for today. This is basically, the chassis is complete basically. I do need to make a top plate, but I'm happy with the way it's turning out. These the battery holders, retainer / chassis stiffener really stiffen that up quite a bit. So looking really nice. It should hold that battery nice and secure in there. And I like the convenience of having a Velcro strap as opposed to the pins. So anyway, I'm done for the day. I'm gonna call it quits. So I'll bring another video when I make that top plate and when I start putting the whole thing together. So please hit the like button if you like the video. Please leave a comment below if you got something to say. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys.